Hygge and Minimalism, 2 manuscripts in 1. The Practical Guide to the Danish Art of Happiness, the Minimalist Way of Life and Decluttering Your Home, Budget, and Mind. Written by Alexandra Jessen. Narrated by Gretchen Conlon and Alicia Foreman.
Minimalism and Decluttering. Discover the secrets on how to live a meaningful life and declutter your home, budget, mind, and life with the minimalist way of living. Written by Alexandra Jessen. Narrated by Gretchen Conlon. Minimalism. As someone who has tried absolutely everything in the pursuit of happiness and the peace we all long for, I realized it can't be found in the latest iPhone or the 100-room mansion. While these things can be amazing and fun, they won't lead to lasting happiness. But even more than that is all the meaningless stuff we have collected and consumed over the years actually weighs us down, and with it drags down our mood and can make us feel heavy. One day it simply became too much for me, and I took a stand. I decided to declutter my house and get rid of anything that didn't serve a purpose or provide me with enjoyment, happiness, or joy. I decided to get rid of it. This didn't mean I got rid of all my possessions. Instead, it was the start of a lifelong journey towards basing my life on what I love and find meaningful. I will never be someone who lives in a box with 3 possessions to their name. However, I have learned that living in a way that serves you and actually leaves you feeling fulfilled and happy in every moment. No longer am I trying to find myself through the constant objects how I used to. And what I've decided to do is to share and help as many people live in a way that makes them as happy as they can be. There are no rules to this form of minimalism. Everyone is different, and that's what makes us human. But please approach all of these works by me as works that are only attempting to help you as much as I can from my own experience and years of research into what makes humans happy and joyful. It's time we started focusing on what matters and living life in a way that we love, that is meaningful, and that fills us up with fulfillment. And I hope I can help you on your journey. All the best, Alexandra. Introduction. If you're reading this ebook, chances are you're keen on decluttering and leaving on the adventure of a progressively minimalist lifestyle. Maybe this is your first enthusiastic, splendid peered toward attack into the universe of minimalism, and you're searching for some basic tips to begin. Or maybe you've figured out how to heave yourself back on the wagon after one more fizzled endeavor and are presently frantic for some motivation. Regardless of what your conditions, I'm here to help with all the tips, traps, and inspiration you need to set your minimalist objectives and stick to them. Minimalism, like most other ism developments, has unjustifiably turned into an object of criticism, and some of the time, by and large disdain, rejected as a happy craze unlikely to stand the trial of time. Although these contentions may urge you to solidly walk out on minimalism, or run shouting for the slopes if you're inclined to showy behavior, it's significant that numerous individuals harbor these feelings under the confused assumption that a noteworthy life change is basic to minimalism. When we burrow a little more profound, it turns out to be evident that notwithstanding what you may have heard, minimalism just isn't tied in with living out of a cardboard box or segregating yourself from life's little pleasures, or even quickly cutting back your 4-room cottage to a smallish lodge. Or maybe the minimalist development essentially looks to perceive the overabundances of day-by-day life and prune them back to a progressively sensible dimension. In this sense, minimalism isn't tied in with denying ourselves, but rather about disposing of the extravagances we don't want so we have additional time and assets to focus on
Sample complete. Ready to continue?